How you doing, everybody, and welcome to the night's edition of Sports Talk. Thanks for joining us for another evening. And it's that time of year when we start making the New Year's resolutions. Most of us want to lose weight, get back in shape, but it's a lot easier said than done, of course. And we try to do this at least twice a month with Yanni, and then we bring in Dr. Berg, who's our guy tonight. Has some suggestions to make that transformation a reality. Author and nutritionist Dr. Berg, my good buddy, who can make a person with a broken leg walk. How you doing, E?
Good.
Yeah, man. So what's going on out there in the world, man? What have you been seeing with all your studies and stuff? You look at stuff from that mind of yours. What do we need to improve on as the 08 comes in?
Well, you're going to see a lot of people start their exercise programs, and one of the problems they're going to run into is that there's one thing trying to start a program, but it's another thing losing weight or not losing weight doing a program, because I mean, it's very frustrating, people working out 5 months and not really losing weight. So what I want to talk about today is how to actually burn fat or lose more weight with the workout that you do.
Go ahead, throw it at us. I want to get a fastball right down the middle. Well, first of all, let me look at my list here. And why do you think people give up so quickly on their resolutions? I mean, they try it and they really want to do it, and then they realize how much work it is, and then they say, well, I'll wait and do it 2 weeks from now.
Well, one of the things, they really don't, they basically are never, they don't, when they actually start and if it works, they'll stick to it, but they've done so many times where it doesn't work, or maybe it works temporarily and it comes back, or they might lose weight for 2 weeks and then that's it. So it's very frustrating to people, because who wants to keep doing something that doesn't work? And they're trying to lose weight. They might increase their cardiovascular health, but fat burning is not happening for the majority of the people out there.
How do you burn the fat?
Well, there's a right way and a wrong way. The right way is to exercise based on your body type. I think I might have talked to you about people are, nowadays, some of them are out of shape. I mean, they're actually too out of shape to exercise. So you actually have to be somewhat in shape or healthy even before you start exercising. So those are the things that we basically we talk about.
When your stomach gets to be like that, and we don't see these people's faces, so we're not making fun, we're just calling it like we see it and like you see it. When your stomach gets like that, to the point that it's over top of your belt, you're infected.
It takes some work. That's a very unhealthy body. So you don't want to stick those people in some hardcore exercise. You want to work up on a gradient from very, very light to very, very intense. But one of the things that we've done is we've actually measured people to see what's going on with their nervous system. And there's two parts of exercise. One is activating your hormones, and the other thing is the rest period. So when you work out, you do reps and then you rest, right, back and forth. So you might do like a minute of maybe reps and then you rest for a minute. That's the wrong way to do it. We found that most people are not resting enough in between the reps. So there's a recovery phase, because most of the fat is burned in the recovery phase, not the activation or intense phase.
So if you're on a life cycle, you go 12 minutes at 85 RPMs, how long should you rest before you go to the next 12?
A better way to do it would be a short burst, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and rest for about 5 minutes.
Is that right?
Absolutely. You burn more fat, because you burn fat in the rest periods, the recovery phase, not the activation phase.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is something I stumbled on, because we have a machine that picks up the recovery, and these people are working out. The recovery cycles are just so long, they're working out over the recovery phase, and they're just screwing up the workout. So you could exercise for 40 minutes straight and burn nothing, or you can exercise 4 minutes and rest in between and burn more fat doing that.
2 or 4 minutes?
Well, I would start out 1 minute and then with 5 minutes rest, but you got to do it intense.
Yeah, so that means if you do normally 85 RPM, you do 100. You maybe do 100 RPMs.
Yeah.
Over a short period of time, I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. But what's interesting is if you modify this or figure out your specific rest period cycle, how long it takes to recover from that little bout, you could really refine it and get a lot of results in a very short period of time. Some of my patients only work out 60 minutes a month, and they do a lot better than 60 minutes every day. And they have to work out every other day, not every day.
Coming up on Take Your Health and Wellness Call, Dr. Berg is with us. He's a guy, he's a rebel. You may not agree, but I'll tell you one thing. He gets the job done. You know the number, 387-1020, 703. Right now, the first caller that's on the Stubborn tonight will win a copy of the new edition of The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. This book's going to change your life, folks. I'm telling you right now. Check it out online, bergdiets.com, and in bookstores everywhere next month. I'm Glenn with Dr. Berg. Be right back.